over 1,500. And the 0-2 to Kevin Pillar. And he got him, and there it is.
Got to throw that ball in. Someone's got to be on it.
1,500 career strikeouts.
Throw that ball in, Chris.
Faster than anybody in history for Chris Sale.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the American League East, Luis Severino struck out 15 overall with the win, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 2-0. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Twins got 11 hits overall as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-2. The Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-1. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 11-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim had 12 hits as a team as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 2-0. The Indians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 8-6. The Houston Astros grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. The Chicago Cubs took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. The Metropolitans racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 4-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the Giants 8-0. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brett Gardner.
Now here's the pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second here tonight, second baseman
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is right there, 1 down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot listen over the heart of the plate all night.
Drilled right back up the middle. Sliding stop by Travis. How about that? But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs to the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. First home run of the campaign for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's definitely off to a shaky start tonight, giving up 2 home runs in 2 innings. The good news is they were both solo shots. The bad news is the rest of the lineup is salivating in the dugout, waiting for their chance to face him.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
And that's taken for strike 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 11. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Sanchez has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 home. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses, ball 1. Solarte stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
3-1 to him now. And he'll step off and try again. Three and 1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th, left fielder.
Stepping in for the Jays, Steve Pearce. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And a splitter is over. Third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Are going to set up defensively. And guys, what I the new age teams in the game that really statistics and the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 7. A runner on first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Count is 1 and 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Solarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Toronto. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-1, here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Liner in there for a base hit. Some two-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the two-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if two-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Russell Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Russell Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Devin Travis. A slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning with big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Grichuk giving chase. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another try at 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in now, Yangervis Solarte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swinging a soft liner. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. Not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again. Brendan Drury. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman
digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A little roller toward the hole. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He froze him on the fastball there. Troy Tulowitzki becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Ronald Torrey.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed the pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found the hole. Period.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. John Axford takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Stuck in the routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking in reality. Think about tomorrow, but I live my life now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. His career line against John Axford. He's 1 for 3. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Played on the backhand. There's one on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Devin Travis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Axford, or the Axeman as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. When you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Gregorius leads off second with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Donaldson. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Throw won't get him.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. He's running in there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher, who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to bring you back on it.
Brett Gardner will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game, as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy. To try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Slow little grounder left side. Rurik loves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping in now, Yangervis Solarte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Toronto. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Little dribbler down the line. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. It's a strike.
Count is 3-1.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Britcher, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0. Danny Barnes will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Danny Barnes.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Tarayan. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center
digging
fielder,
in and looking for more,
Jacoby
Ellsbury.
Ellsbury.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Roll. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners off for second. High and deep to left center field. Hernandez ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they...
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Dylan Betances goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a breaking ball stays outside. The 3-1 swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's just 1 for 6. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 home to Martin. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Devin Travis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Betances sets. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Rogers. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Al Albuquerque enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. Pierce is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hard hit to first. Smoke is there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready once again, Brandon Drury. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Oscar Hernandez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 5. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Betances is ready. 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 the score tonight. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Aaron Sanchez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.